Definitely known for your global politics, but you got a little bit involved in local politics, as we all kind of did these last couple of months. Tell us how that happened.
Yes. Well, it was actually partially because of you. I was paying attention to the mayoral election, and I had heard of James Shepherd. I heard that he was a Democratic candidate. I was like, okay, I want to research this guy some more. And then you released your episode with him. And normally I would not have the attention span to sit through an entire hour and a half. But I listened to that entire episode. I was thoroughly entertained by it. So it was a great episode. And I was like, okay, this guy is really fucking cool. He's educated. He's talking about the things that need to be talked about. So I went to one of his campaign events a couple weeks after that. And when I was at his campaign event, somebody asked him about the roads and, fixing the roads around here. And he said it point blank. He was like, the reason that the roads in West Noonan are as bad as they are is because it's not a white area, and Keith Brady doesn't care about keeping it up for that reason. And I was like, whoa, he just said the quiet part out loud. Like, no, I was like, okay, this guy's got my support. So, I talked to him for a long time, ended up going to Taco Mac the night of the election. He won. It was great. I unfortunately had to leave a little bit early because my father drove me because I was drinking, and he wanted to go home early because he's old.
Nerd.
Yeah, that's what he says anyway. That's what you said, Dad. If you're listening to this, I'm not.
Yeah, Dad.
I'm not insulting you. I'm quoting you.
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah. I don't remember his name. Larry?
Tim.
I was close.
Timmy G.
Timmy G. Timmy, Jeremy, Larry. I knew it had a Y at the end.
He's gonna hate me for that. He hates that shit. All my friends and I call my dad Timmy G.
Timmy G.
That's his I say that's his alter ego because he's normally pretty awkward, but he's really good at public speaking. So when you get him in front of a crowd and you get him going, that's Timmy G.
That's Timmy G.
Yeah. But yeah, so I ended up making a video, just because, like I said, I have a platform. I'm going to use it to spread awareness, even on a local level. So I made a video basically saying, go vote for James Shepherd, and here are the reasons why. And he won the election, and now I'm going to be at the inauguration on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to it. So, he's really cool. He's a really cool guy, and I'm really thrilled that I was able to support him through his campaign, So
Was it one of those things where, like, did you even look into or think about Danny Beck or Keith Brady, or is it one of those things like, whatever?
I didn't really look into Danny Beck a whole lot. I'm not going to lie. Keith Brady, yeah, I did. So a little side story about Keith Brady that I have is, I did, so I used to work for Event Maestro, Jonathan Blummer's company. They're a local production company. Y'all should definitely go check them out. They're going to be helping us out with the release party. But he and I and a couple other people through his company did sound for a Veterans Expo at the YMCA back in like June or July. And Keith Brady was there. Actually, funny story, Brian Kemp was supposed to be there. And then the week before that, he announced that he was retiring from politics. And then he decided he just bailed. I was like, yeah, that checks out. But Keith Brady did show up. I had to, I was the one who mic'd him up. I was the one who shook his hand and interacted with him. I don't know, man. He gave me a weird vibe. And then he gets to talking at the podium or whatever. And it's like, buddy, you are the mayor of Noonan. Speak up. I'm back there trying to mix him on the board, and I can't because he's moving away from the microphone like this, and he's just talking under his breath and muttering like this, and he's not having any care or concern whether or not people can hear him. I'm like, do you not want people to hear you? I'm sitting here trying to crank him, and I'm getting feedback because he won't talk loud enough. I'm like,
maybe he had a sore throat or the
no,
pollen.
Maybe he was just there so that he could say that he was there.
What was he talking about? Just veterans?
I don't know. I couldn't hear him. That's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
I really don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know. He was giving me like weird looks too. Like, I don't know. Maybe he could like smell the gay on me or something. I don't know. He was like just giving me a weird look the whole time. Like, that I was interacting with him, he was just kind of like, you know what I mean? That look that somebody gives you, and they like kind of curl their upper lip a little bit, and they're kind of looking at you funny, like they're better than you. Like,
I don't really know, but I have the advantage of just being a 37-year-old handsome white man. So when I hung out with him, it was like the most normal thing in the world.
You privileged motherfucker.
I can't help it.
Just whatever. Just you and your fucking privilege.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
I have diabetes. That helps pull me down a bit.
Stop it. You need to stop that. Stop. You're kidding. Do you actually have diabetes?
Yeah, I have diabetes.
Wait. Oh shit.
Look, I got all the little devices.
Why didn't I know that?
Because I haven't taken off my shirt in front of you before.
My friend Riley that cosplays has diabetes. So,
well, who's better at it?
Yeah.
Me or her?
I don't know. She was in
They.
the hospital because she was having to ration her insulin time last year.
I'm probably better at it than they
her
are.
sugar went up to like 500, bro. Like, she was in the hospital for like a whole week. Like, I actually ended up making a video about it because I'm like, the reason that happened.
Hey guys, we're live at the hospital.
no, it wasn't like that. Should have been. That would have been funny. But no, she the reason she was having to ration her insulin was because of the Trump getting rid of the insulin, the cap on insulin when he came in. So that's why I made that video talking about that. Literally directly impacted somebody that I care about a lot, that I've been friends with for almost 10 years. I mean,
we've been friends for like a year, and you didn't know I was a diabetic?
I did not know. I do now, though.
Jeez, terrible friend.
I know. I'm awful.
I thought, are you a diabetic?
I'm not.
Okay, because
I
don't know.
I have low blood sugar, actually.
Prove it.
So yeah.
I got one of those sticky things.
I used to have what's it? A
Glucose monitor.
glucometer.
Did you say glucometer?
Glucometer? Is that what it's called?
I mean, they're called a glucose monitor, but I like the combination glucometer.
No,
I've never heard that before.
I think it's a word. Hold on.
I've been diabetic for what, 13 years?
Yeah, glucometer. Yeah, that's the word.
Never
yeah,
heard it called that.
Yeah, that's the one that you prick your finger with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have one when I was a kid. It was really bad. It's not as bad now, but when I was a kid, my sugar would like drop down to like 40, you know what I mean? Like, just out of nowhere.
You sure you're not a diabetic?
I don't think I am. I mean, it's never high, so,
Yeah,
I mean, I've been tested for diabetes. They said that
Nah.
I didn't have it, so, but...
Have you ever thought about getting into politics? I mean, you're like a baby. You're what, mid? We won't say
thought
exactly
about it.
how old you are, mid-20s,
I'm
but
24.
life just changes so fast.
It does. I have thought about getting into it. You mean like running for
don't
something?
know.
Or I've thought about
Running, managing.
I've thought about it wouldn't be anytime soon. It would be much later in life. But yeah, I have thought about, getting into actually like, but then there's also like this whole like, I don't know, I kind of have this I kind of also feel like the system is broken, and I don't know that I would want to run in this system. I feel like the system would have to change before I would want to run for a position in it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to contribute to the defective system. So,
No, that's fair.
yeah. Because you have to, yeah, like, I don't know. But yeah, I have thought about it. Much later in life, that is something that I might look at.
Is there anything you've posted as far as your like hot takes politically that you later were like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe that one. Maybe I worded it a little too aggressively or a little too. Besides like the stuff you talked about seeing on your Snapchat, things like that. Is there stuff that you're like, maybe I was a little too abrasive, or maybe I should have looked into that more?
Yeah, there have been a couple times where I've like said wrong information and had to go back and correct myself.
But you will do that, right?
I will do that.
Yeah.
I will do that. Yeah, because my intention is never to spread misinformation. But unfortunately, with the state of the internet being how it is right now, it is very easy to be misled.
And my only intention is to spread misinformation.
No, we're
Very different.
We're like two sides of the same magnet, like
Two sides of the same magnet?
yeah. You're over here.
Only
like,
one side would stick, though.
No, there's a
Wait,
magnet.
two sides? Oh, no, wait.
There's a magnet, and there's two sides to a magnet. You're one side.
All right,
I'm the other
I
side.
got you. You're public school. I'm homeschooled, so.
Yin yang type shit. I don't know, but
Two sides of the same magnet. I haven't heard that.
like
No, that actually does make sense.
That made sense. Yeah, wait a minute. Don't gaslight me right now.
I'm not gaslighting. It's not gaslighting if I'm just dumb. There's a big difference.
That's some pretty impressive gaslighting there, Arrow. I'm not gonna lie.
Just wrong. That's all it is.
I'm gonna need you to give me lessons. But no, anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, there's been a couple times like where I've accidentally said the wrong thing and like gone back and had to correct myself. But I always make it a point to do that. You know, it is unfortunately very easy to be misinformed, especially in the world of deep AI fakes and shit like that. You know, so yeah. There's been a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, just from me following you, because I follow you on all this stuff, it's definitely leaning more towards the music stuff and the political stuff, which makes sense because Lorelai is.
That's just it. That's what I was saying a minute ago. Is I'm still posting political stuff, but I have definitely been posting more music stuff. But I've made it a point to still post the political stuff in between all that because I don't want to be one of these people that's like, oh, they just use the politics and current events to propagate their career. And
is it still fun, or does it feel like you're stuck in a little bit of a, not identity crisis, but like, are you still having fun doing it?
I am still having fun doing it. It's just the, like I said, it's the balancing act of it. You know what I mean? It's trying to find the sweet spot of. You know, and I watch the numbers and the engagement too, obviously. So, you know, sometimes my music will perform better. Sometimes the politics will perform better. And I'm just like, fuck. I'm just like, so at this point, I think I'm just overthinking it and I just need to keep doing both. And you know, yeah, but it is definitely, there's definitely an art to trying to balance the two.
Yeah. After the Loon, is there, because the Loon downtown Newnan is part of the Newnan scene. Do you have more plans or are hoping to make more plans for doing stuff in Newnan specifically? What's the goal? What would you like?
Concepts of a plan.
Okay. What can you tell us?
I would love to do a birthday show. My birthday is May 31st. I'd love to do a birthday show for my 25th birthday. Haven't looked into the logistics of that. Gonna have to see what the damage for this one is first. But that was the next thing that I was looking at doing. I've got Riot coming out after Lorelai. That'll either be in March or April, probably March.
Is there an album in the works? I'm kind of jumping.
There is an album in the works.
I guess
it's an
technically.
EP, but yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do with it. But with Riot, I might decide to make it an EP, just like with 2 songs, Riot being one of them, and then I've got this other political song that I wrote called Apathy is a Luxury.
Yeah, tell me about that one.
So, yeah, that one, there's a couple videos, you gotta scroll to find them, but there's a couple videos of me doing that on both of my pages. Apathy is a luxury that we just can't afford, believe me when I say there's nothing I want more.
Pretty sure you sang it on the last
I think now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't know if that was recorded or not. You sang it to me. Maybe you were just serenading me.
I think I did mention it on the last episode, come to think of it. But because Riot is a political song and that is a political song, I thought maybe it would make sense to put them together on the same project without doing a full-blown album, because as much as I would love to do a full-blown album, I have to be real with myself. People don't fucking listen to albums anymore unless it's like Chappell Roan or Taylor Swift or somebody that's already famous, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not at the level to release an album yet in this current market at this point in time. So I've got a few albums worth of material. I just, have to figure out the most strategic way to release it. So, it's like a game of chess. I feel like I'm playing chess over here. So
birthday party at the end of May would be something you'd want to do.
Yeah, or the beginning of June. Probably like first week of June.
Is there like what is considered like the big fish? Like for me, I would love to take what is the one? Is the Wadsworth? Is the Wadsworth Auditorium?
Oh, like
to sell out the Wadsworth for a Herald stand-up comedy show is my dream.
What? If we're talking on a local level.
On a local level.
That would be
to get booked at the Mad Mexican?
Not the best. Well, since you said it.
Is that it? Is that what you want to do?
Said it. No, I'm not going to I'm so sorry. My dream is not to be booked somewhere where they hang Confederate flags.
You love it. You can have it in the background while your picture is.
Where they, white people that own a restaurant called the Mad Mexican, and it's the driest fucking. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop talking.
Bro, I like them tacos.
I'm glad
but
you do.
I'm a taco slut.
I'm a taco slut too. I don't like their tacos.
I will deep throat a taco. I don't even care.
I will too, all day, every day.
I got 3 holes for a reason.
And like I can make better tacos at home though.
Prove it. Make me a taco.
I'll do it right now. Like, you got some ground beef. I'll make
Yeah,
you the
I
best. I make the seasoning for it and everything. That's the best. Like, I'll make homemade taco seasoning and like. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting wrought up about Mad Mexican. Hold on, and their fucking cultural appropriation and their Confederate flags.
Have you been in the pharmacy though?
The pharmacy?
Yeah, their second spot. You haven't been in the pharmacy? Do you know what the pharmacy is?
No.
They have like a like dive bar that only seats like 8 people, and it's like in a alleyway in downtown Nuna now, and you have to travel. You have to know where it is. And you have to knock on the door, and then they buzz you in.
What?
Yeah.
Who do they think they are?
It's really neat.
Is it?
It's really neat.
I'll have to check it out. That sounds kind of cool, but
and the bartender's very, in what I've experienced, a very liberal, fun, open. So I would look at the pharmacy, but
I don't know.
Have an open mind. It might be cool.
Okay. I'm just thinking the Fred in Peachtree City.
You can't pick Peachtree City. What do you think you are?
I work in Peachtree City. It's local. Does it have to be in Noonan?
Yes.
Okay. Well, technically, I've already played at the Fred. I was just opening for somebody, though. Is it bad that I want to say Greenville Street Park?
No, that's dope.
Yeah, is that bad? I feel like
that's
that
cool.
would, with the right sound system, that place has potential to be a really cool like festival.
Yeah,
venue.
I've heard shows there that actually sounded really good.
Yeah, like if there's actually like good sound, that place. I've played there once, and it was with my sound equipment, and my sound equipment is not powerful enough to cover that much area. So unfortunately, it didn't sound very good. But I would honestly love to if I could sell out Greenville Street Park, that would be cool.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
I'd like that. That'd be
or
neat.
the Fred in Peachtree City.
No, don't you talk about Peachtree City on my podcast unless you're making fun of them.
No, I will happily make fun of Peachtree City.
See, work in Peachtree City. I know we don't have to say where you work, but are the customers that come in, are they like, tell us something bad about Peachtree City customer, just so you don't seem like a plant.
Okay.
Unless you're where you'll get in trouble. Well, we're not saying the business.
They don't give my boss doesn't give a fuck anyway. I'm not gonna say.
You hear that? Peachtree City bosses don't give a fuck about their jobs.
No,
you heard it here first.
No, they do.
You heard it here first.
My boss is cool. Customers in Peachtree City.
Is there a golf cart path that goes to the store?
They ride their golf carts.
Hell yeah.
They ride their golf carts drunk sometimes and roll into my work. They, especially like the younger white guys, dude, they just like come in there, come rolling in there. Dude, I had some customers the other night. They were, me and my coworker both like thought they were drunk, and they came on a golf cart. And they were like, just looking around. They weren't buying anything, which normally we wouldn't mind, but we had a gigantic inventory count that night that we were trying to do. We were struggling to do it because it had been busy all night. It was like 11 o'clock at night. They rolled in there at like 10:30. We closed at midnight, okay? They're there until like 11:15, 11:30. They were there for well over an hour.
Jeez.
And they're in there wandering around, and this guy's like, y'all got so much cool stuff in here. You ever just like have people come in here that just want to wander around and not buy anything and just talk for like several hours at a time? And my coworker and I both just kind of looked at each other like, yeah, we're looking at them. They were nice enough guys, but God, like the I don't know. There's like rich white people. There's a lot of the people that come into my work. Who else? You got rich kids. I feel like a lot of rich kids come in there. The occasional crackhead does come in
Peachtree City's got crackheads?
Oh, yeah. Peachtree City got crackheads. Peachtree City, actually, funny story. Okay. I have to preface, I'm not a fan of police officers, okay? I am normally not the person to call the police for that reason, all right? I had to call the police at my work the other night because this is actually really funny. I have to tell the whole story. So around 11:30, 30 minutes before we close on a Saturday night, one of my friends come into the store. I knew that they were coming. They get their shit, and then they leave. And then immediately after they walk out the door, this other girl walks in. And we're standing damn near in the back of the store. These people that were fighting, come to find out, were all the way at the front of the parking lot. And when she opened the door, we could hear them screaming. That's how loud they were. She walks in and she's like, yo, there's a whole ass brawl going on outside. And at first we were like, oh shit, World Star. You know, like we were at first we were like, oh fuck, okay, let's go check it out. But then my friend comes running back in and they're like, yo, you need to call the police. I just saw this guy block the entrance, stop his car, block the entrance to the parking lot, got out of his car, grabbed a woman in the passenger seat by her hair, threw her on the ground and punched her in the face. So it was a domestic incident. Mm-hmm. There was a kid in the car. I was like, okay, I will call the police. Like, it's something like that. Yeah, I'll call the police. And apparently, I worked next door to a pizza place. Apparently, the employee next door was leaving to make a delivery, and he saw the whole thing happen too, so he called also. I call, and they're there in under 2 minutes. Peachtree City police don't fuck around. I tell them it's a domestic dispute. They're there. The people are fighting and shit. They're there within 2 minutes. This guy, there's 4 cars. Let's start there. 4 cop cars pull into the parking lot. This guy gets out of his car, pulls his gun out, and it's like some shit out of a fucking movie. He's like, put your fucking hands off of her. Right now, put your fucking hands on the ground. Hands where I can see it. And he's like yelling and shit. And we're like, oh my God. And we're all like, just like, why are none of us videoing this right now? You know, like we're just watching
the important things. Yes.
Yeah, like we're just all looking like, what the fuck? It was literally like some shit out of a movie. So then they have to come into our store and question us, which I just think is hilarious because I work at a smoke shop. We've got all this paraphernalia in there, right? Like, they have to come in. It was cold as shit. Of course, I let them come inside to question us. And I didn't want to stand outside in the cold. And they probably didn't either. But they come in and they question us. My friend filled out a witness report, and they were there until like well after we closed. It was like 12:02, and then my assistant manager and I were both like, oh shit, we haven't counted the drawer yet. We haven't even turned the open sign off yet. Like there was just so much chaos. Apparently there was a third person in the car that had a warrant out against them. So all 3 adults ended up getting arrested. And I think the reason why they were there so late was probably trying to figure out what to do about the kid. I mean, the kid was barely old enough to walk.
Wow.
It was really sad, actually. But yeah, all of that to say, crazy people do exist, even in Peachtree City. So
that's a good story.
Yeah.
A sad story.
Yeah.
Maybe not good story.
Well,
is an interesting story.
It is an entertaining story. And another interesting tidbit of information, the same cop that pulled his gun out on these people when I was leaving had a little red bouncy ball, like one of those big spiky bouncy balls, you know, like, and he was playing with the toddler. He was tossing the ball, but I just
not all cops are bad. Look at that. It's like, not ACAB.
He was no. Listen, all I'm saying is I just think I thought it was funny because it was the same cop that had his gun pulled, who was then 2 hours later, maybe an hour and a half later, it's about an hour later. I'm embellishing. It was around an hour later. He was playing with this toddler, and I'm just like. And apparently that cop has a Grindr account, and somehow my assistant manager found it.
That's a jump.
Yeah. So plot twist here. Somehow my assistant manager. It was a customer that came in that we were it's a regular, and we were telling him about it. And he was like, wait, what did he look like? And we were explaining it to him, and he was like, oh, you know, he's like on TikTok and shit. He pulls up his TikTok, and then my assistant manager is looking at his TikTok and then somehow like found his fucking Grindr account too. Like fucking
nothing wrong with having a Grindr account.
Dude is low key cunt. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I don't fuck with police officers. I don't like them. But after seeing his fucking pictures on his Grindr account, I was like, oh my God, what what an interesting person you are. you're gonna pull a gun on these people, and then you're gonna play ball with their toddler, and then you're simultaneously gonna have a fucking Grindr account and a TikTok account where you've got viral videos about being a cop. Like, I'm just like,
oh God, I gotta figure out who he is.
Whatever. I think
if I found a picture of him, would you recognize?
Yeah, I would recognize.
Don't say his name. Don't say his name.
I think,
don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say his name.
You can tell me off air.
I don't know his last name. I know his first
but
name.
I'm sure there's not that many with the same.
It's a very common name. I don't know.
Let's just not say it.
Okay.
Because he might not want to be outed.
Yeah, you never know who's gonna be listening.
Yeah.
But if he is listening, that would be funny as fuck because he would probably listen to that story and know that I'm talking about him.
All right, last question.
Yes.
And if you don't want to answer it, you don't have to answer it. Used to be married. Mm-hmm. Came out of puppy dog love. What's your love life like now?
I am single and in no hurry to mingle.
I thought you said last time.
Probably. Yeah, that I was fucking lying last time.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was.
You lied to me.
I don't know. It probably wasn't intentional, but if I don't remember, if I did say that last time, it was not honest because I was in fact puppy crushing on Lorelai.
So right now you're probably puppy crushing on someone they're gonna write a song about.
No, I'm not. I actually, it's funny though because I had a really pretty girl come into my work the other day, and I was telling my one of my friends about it, and he was like, you should go for it. You should flirt with her or whatever. And I was like, no, I think I'm just gonna write a song about it, let it go viral, and then she'll get scared and run away. I'm really good at that. And then I think he came back and said, my friend came back and said something like, that sounds like a skill issue. I was like, fuck you. Yeah, no, I'm not like it. I at this point in time, I'm just kind of chilling. You know what I mean? I am in I have no interest in any kind of commitment, relationship, anything like that. It's just I've got too much other shit to focus on. You know what I mean? I got too much career stuff I got to focus on this year, and I just feel like that would be a distraction. You know, so gotta get my bag, Harold. Gotta get the bag. Gotta keep my eyes on the bag. Gotta keep my eyes on the goal. Gotta stay laser focused. And I just feel like anytime I've ever gotten into a relationship, it what's the word? Competes with that. It like, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but it doesn't always mix well. You know, not a lot of people really understand. I don't even understand my mind. Okay, so like, imagine somebody else trying to fucking figure out my mind. You know, like I'm not the easiest person to be with. I'm not. You know, so I just I would just rather not worry about it for now. So,
absolutely fair.
Yeah.
All right, we've gone over an hour. Do you want to plug your last things? Replug them, unplug them back in?
Yes.
Everything. Tell us everything.
We're going to test everything real quick.
We got this.
That is at Real SYRENE, RealSyRene on Instagram and TikTok. We're almost to 50,000 followers. Come join the party. You don't want to miss it. We've got a release party for Lorelai, which is my viral original song. That's going to be on February 7th. The song comes out on February the 6th, but we will be having a release party at the Loon at Whimsical Cafe in downtown Noonan at 6:30.
You are going to perform that song there,
Oh, yeah,
right? Okay.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I don't feel like we ever said that. But
yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to perform that song. We're going to have a bunch of other artists performing amazing songs because they're fucking amazing. All original music at that event. And I'm forgetting something. Yeah, Forever the Rebel, Roman James, go check both of them out. Go check out the songs that we just did with each other. I strongly feel that I would not be in the position that I am now if it weren't for Roman and Rebel. They're both good friends of mine, and Rebel really reignited a fire under my ass when I needed it. You know, like when I was going through that divorce, she was there for me, and she inspired me to really take my content more seriously and not be afraid to be myself. You know, I feel like the least I can do is to let her perform at my release party. You know?
I'm excited to meet all these people.
Yeah,
I don't know any of them.
They're great people. I love them all to death. And Yeah, Patreon. Go check out my Patreon. You can find that in my link tree in my bio. And if you go to my link tree in my bio on Instagram and TikTok, you will also find a bunch of campaigns if you are financially able to donate. I've got some amazing campaigns on there. I've got my friend Momin in Gaza. I've got my friend Jingo in Uganda. I've got a few other campaigns that I'm running. I'm running one for an organization that helps to deliver pads and tampons to women in Gaza. That one is really cool. So check those out as well. Yeah. Check out my Patreon. I think that's it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Unless you have a secret something else you haven't told me about.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was lovely having you.
It was lovely
Again?
to be here.
I guess we'll do this again in, like, what, 4 months?
Probably.
It'll take 4 months to do it again.
Yes.
And I'll probably live stream your Lorelai show.
Yes,
unless you don't
should.
let me.
Yeah, you should. Absolutely, you should. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can buy tickets online. If you go look at the flyer on my Instagram and on my TikTok, there's a QR code. It's really easy. All you have to do is screenshot it, and it'll take you directly to the link. If you are friends with me on Facebook, I have created a Facebook event. If you wanted to share the Facebook event, that would probably be good. So that people can go check it out there too, and you'll find the link for tickets pinned in the Facebook event. So, yeah, they're only $15. Please come. I need money. So, yeah, this is gonna be expensive, but it's gonna be a show to remember for sure. So yeah.
Allez, 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 allez.